Hey guys, this is Drunk with Friends. It's your girl V.
And this is Willis.
And we are back.
Right.
Drunk Shorts.
Right. Usually we got somebody with us. We've been knocking out guests.
We have been knocking out guests like they were balling pins.
Right.
We need to knock them down. Set them up and knock them down. You know what I'm saying? Respectfully. If you have not...
Respectfully.
If you have never listened to our show before, this is Drunk Short. So we do about 2 to 3 topics, real short and sweet. We hit it and quit it. You know what I'm saying?
In and out.
In and out. We take a shot in the beginning, we take a shot at the end. No drunk games on this particular edition, but go back to our last week's episode or the week before that. You'll see drunk games and more topics to listen to and engage on.
Yep.
So with that being said, we got our shots poured.
Yeah.
Man, I don't know what it is. Me and tequila, we got this love-hate relationship, bro.
Big facts. That agave plant.
Man.
Ooh.
Yeah. Anyway, all right, so let's get into one update. So I believe we talked about Nicki Minaj and her husband, Mr. Kenneth Petty. What's up, Barbs? If y'all aren't aware, Kenneth Petty, he had rape allegations back in 1994. He was convicted of attempted rape and served 4.5 years in prison. However, his issues with Miss Jennifer Hough, I think it's Hough, H-O-U-G-H.
How?
I didn't want to say Ho. That's what it's like. I think it's like...
I don't know.
Jennifer H. We're going to call it Jennifer H. She was raped by Nicki Minaj's husband. Wasn't husband at the time, obviously. That was like 20 years ago, 25 years ago.
Right.
But issues have still arrived today. According to Yahoo, Jennifer and her legal team pressed the court to hit the couple with $20 million lawsuit for their failure to respond.
Wow.
However, a federal clerk denied the request this week, stating in court documents that it had appeared Nicki did her due diligence and had already hired a lawyer to defend her in the case. However, her husband hasn't responded yet. On October 15th, Nicki filed a sworn statement stating that she successfully hired a lawyer in late September, but unfortunately ran into a series of innocent miscommunications, which caused late payment fees to fully secure services. She said, I'm going to read it specifically. Hold on. There's in another article that I saw that her specific statement was, I failed to respond to the complaint was the product of an innocent mistake, and I asked the court to excuse the delay so that I could defend what I believe to be an entirely frivolous case, Nicki wrote in her sworn statement. I confirm the truth of those portions of defendant's declaration concerning my role in her failure to secure my services promptly, which is the lawyer Judd Burstein. He wrote in his statement. Jennifer's legal team still plans on pursuing the default ruling, but this is still a win for the Pettys. That's literally their last name.
Right.
So $20 million, it's a win right now. The judge is like, nah.
Right.
She did her part, so relax. That's
right.
what I heard. So I don't know what we're going to believe. If I don't really see. I mean, this is just me, maybe because, I'm a baby Barb. I don't really see Nicki really harassing Shawty, but I could see Kenny's peoples harassing Shawty, which I believe if you're not current with the story, it was at first she said Nicki on her YouTube thing, she was like, I never said Nicki reached out to me. I never said that.
Right.
I said him and his peoples. Now she has switched her story about a month ago saying that it's a they thing now. So
she went on The View.
Yeah, she was on The View.
Yeah, and she was explaining her side of the story and everything. So
yeah, and that's when she said they.
Right.
So it's like, sis, one week is this and another week is that. It's causing a lot of kind of sort of like how when Meg Thee Stallion got shot. And everybody went, and it was like back and forth and back and forth
right.
and back and forth. Like, we're like, yo, what is the real story? Like, at this point, we still don't know.
Nobody knows.
I mean, the only thing I can say is that we're in an age now that lawyers will literally do their jobs.
Right.
The court system will literally do their job, and this is a black man, so if they can get him behind bars, I'm pretty sure there's evidence. The man got arrested for a reason. That's how I view it. I'm sorry, excuse me. That's how I view it. So, we're just going to see how this plays out. We want to keep you guys updated on the Pettys and Miss Jennifer H. and see how that case is going to end up.
Yeah.
I don't know what to say outside of that.
Nah, it's nothing to say. Just we reserve the right for opinion right now until everything's out there.
Yeah, pretty much. So we're just gonna wait to see what the end product what the end gonna be. And I wish the best for both parties. You know, I honestly feel like if he wasn't married to Nicki Minaj, it wouldn't be getting
it wouldn't be
as much highlight as it's getting.
100%.
I mean, y'all seen Law and Order SVU. You know I talk about Law and Order SVU all the time. There's been plenty of times when stuff happens and their abuser still harass them and it never makes the news. The police don't even really care about them and all that other little crap. But
all that little crap.
Yeah, like it's stuff that happens.
Right.
But because it's Nicki Minaj, it's literally in the limelight. Like what happened to Tiny and T.I.? Like I haven't heard about them in a minute.
Wow. Yeah.
Like,
because they was on some trafficking charges and some other stuff.
A lot of trafficking charges. Like, what's up with that? But
I'm sure money's being thrown around right now.
I'm pretty sure in the back, back lines or whatever. But anyway, that's just my update about them.
Cool.
Let's talk about someone else who's a celebrity.
Okay.
Mr. Alec Baldwin.
Baldwin
Brothers. Me and my sister, we had a talk about this. We was messing each other back and forth. We was like, I feel like this is a setup. But if you have not heard, Alec Baldwin, he discharged a prop gun on set that left one person dead and another injured. He was filming, he was for the upcoming film called Rust in New Mexico, which accidentally killed cinematographer Helena Hutchins and wounded Dr. Joel Souza, according to Variety. Reports state that no one was arrested in the incident and no charges have been filed. According to the Santa Fe County Sheriff's Office, detectives are currently interviewing witnesses and the incident still remains open and active. So our thoughts and prayers are definitely with the families.
Yes,
because 100%. I don't know. It's like, who thinks, hey, mom's gonna go to set and film a movie and be dead?
Yeah.
Like that same day.
Why do they have like real guns on set?
So according to Daily Mail, Alec allegedly kept saying repeatedly, "Why was I handed a hot gun? Why was I handed a hot gun?"
Yes.
After he accidentally shot and killed the female cinematographer. And the hot gun, obviously, that terminology means loaded with real ammunition. Helena Hutchins, she was 42 years old, died shortly after being shot around 1:50 p.m. on this past Thursday. And Joel, 48 years old, the film director, spent several hours in hospital, but he was released later that day.
Wow.
So I'm just like, first, all right, chain of custody, right? I want to know who propped that gun. That's number one.
Yeah.
I mean, we can all point fingers, we can make assumptions, but in the day there is some type of chain of custody when you're giving out props and filling in ammunition. Like who? I'm like conspiracy theories. Like somebody didn't fuck with Alex.
Apparently,
somebody didn't fuck with Alex.
As an actor, you wouldn't think like, do I need to worry about if this is a real gun or not? You know what I'm saying? So
I'm like, someone's saying there's a system in place literally to prevent things like this. You don't get a hot gun until seconds before action, and every time it's handed to you, they confirm with you what type of weapon it is. Right. So they're like, did he already know he bumped heads with the director and the cinematographer, or was it somebody trying to get him, or ruin his career and loaded it up? And it's got to be some type of chain of custody gonna happen. Like
somebody's gonna get charged for it.
Somebody's definitely gonna get charged for it. But Alec Baldwin is definitely helping financially, obviously, with the funeral of the lady that he killed.
That's heavy. That's heavy, especially when there's an accident like that.
At this point, it's like, because no one's running. I mean, no offense. Maybe some people are. I know I'm not. I'm not running to the movie theaters to see the Alec Baldwin movie. Not saying that
that's generous. You think it's going to be in the movie theaters? That's probably straight to Netflix,
Amazon Prime.
Right.
But no, all jokes aside, I'm not running to the movie theaters. He's a great actor. He's been around forever.
Right.
You know who it is when he come on the screen. But it's like, I feel like someone set this man up. Like, yo.
You know, it reminds me of Bruce Lee's son. He died in a similar way.
Yeah, and that's why everybody's like, yo, y'all didn't learn from this.
I mean, well, that happened like early 90s, but you would think there are precautions now.
Early 90s, bro, you would think that you would learn from that. Like, this is 20 years ago.
Well, apparently this is more common than most people would think. Like, these prop guns being loaded with live cartridges and things like that.
Oh, this is the first time I've heard of it. Outside of that,
usually it's like they'll catch it or someone doesn't die. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's just messed up. Somebody gonna lose their job. You were about to lose your job. I don't know whoever loaded it. Who the prop guy?
My thing is, unless they who's the prop guy? Yes. But more importantly, I can only imagine Alex's mental state right now. Like he generally killed someone. Like that's a lot on the mental. That's a lot on the heart.
Yeah.
Like, and I know the families are going to sue him. Like,
they probably go sue the studio. Can you sue it? That's a slippery slope.
It's a slippery. You can sue the studio. Yeah. Probably still sue the prop manager.
Yeah.
Sue the whole production. Like, do you even think this movie gonna make it to production now?
Yeah, because it's gonna be very insensitive.
It's gonna be very insensitive to still. Oh, well, we just get a new director. Like, bro, that's such a slap in the face. Like, you just say just get a new director. Now the director gonna be wearing a bulletproof vest. Like they going to the hood and shit. I'm going to work, babe. Let me tighten up your vest.
Right.
Like, bro, who doing that?
Well, hopefully, whoever gets charged, and hopefully the people that passed away find some type of peace.
But my thing is, are you even allowed to bring? Isn't there like some forms you gotta sign for live ammunition to be on the set?
That's true. I mean, I don't know. I'm not in Hollywood.
This forms and disclosures for every fucking thing.
That's true.
Just for me to open up a bank account. I'll be damned if you tell me you can bring live ammunition on the set without even signing no papers.
We don't know the rules in New Mexico.
That's true.
Yeah.
I mean, but, I don't know. So hopefully they get to the bottom of that. As always, we will keep you guys updated with information.
Yep.
I pray for the families.
Yes.
I pray for Alec mindset. I mean, this is something that could really push somebody over the edge. I mean, we're already going through like people with suicidal thoughts over just COVID.
Yeah.
And he didn't kill nobody. This man's like, yo, I'm trying to get some bread back up, and who won't want me? Who won't want to hire me for a movie now?
Right.
This could literally be the end of his career.
Yeah.
I mean, now unless he's going to be doing a teacher role or working on a farm.
No more westerns.
I know he ain't doing nothing with no weapons.
The facts.
Because I'm pretty sure the court's going to be like, you may not be at fault per se,
right,
but now you're going to have to stay away from weapons for the next 5 to 10 years, right, probation. Like, that's a lot.
Yeah, it is.
That's all I got for you guys. I just want you to know what's going on right now. Stay away from all movie sets that has live ammunition, any ammunition. Just stay away from movie sets, guys. Just
stay away from movie sets.
Stay away from it. It's rough out here.
So, let's switch topics.
Okay.
I got a weird story.
Oh, God.
You said, oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
So, a man kidnapped a scientist because he wanted his dog to live forever.
Okay.
A Florida man, Philip Joseph, has decided that his dog should have eternal life because the loss of another loved one would be devastating to him. He loves his dog so much that, he explained that all dog owners would love to never have to worry about losing their four-legged friends. So, guess what Joseph did?
What?
Joseph kidnapped Ryan Lockhart, a doctor and scientist from the University of South Florida. One can only imagine how scared Ryan was. But Ryan's family reported him missing, and they found him. He wasn't hurt. But in that moment, I would have been scared shitless.
Right. Like, bro, you're kidnapping me.
Yeah. He was like a crazy guy who's kidnapping me. And he did get arrested. He hasn't been charged yet. Joseph went to talk to reporters and said, I just get anxious about losing my dog. I didn't want to lose my dog, so I did what I had to do.
Okay, sir.
But
like, what
did you have a lab for this man doing? Did you just bring him to your house and point the dog?
No, here's my thing. Number one, where's the lab, right? I got you. I'm with you on that. But did this man come out with a book that he knows how to extend
right, did you do your
life?
Research? Right.
Did you
just go up there and be like, I choose you?
Nah, it's something different. It's like, all right, you want to have twins. So where do you go? You go to a doctor who does the vitro whatever, right, and then you get your twins. You spend your money to get your twins, whatever. You don't pick up a random ass doctor and say, hey, doc, you know stuff about blood, right? Like, and life expectancy. I'm gonna take you.
Then really that, like, it didn't even state what kind of doctor or scientist he was neither. So like you would want to like do your research to find somebody that's into like, you know, skin resales, something cells or molecular. Right, this dude can been a scientist.
My man a dermatologist.
Facts. You just you know, I'm in the house with this crazy nigga and this dog.
My man's like, yo, if you had a pimple, I had you, but I don't know,
like,
alopecia, I got you, but extending your dog's
But you got
life.
this crazy man that kidnapped you. Are you really gonna tell him?
You done picked up
I'm
a GYN and he like, bro, this not even a female dog. Like,
I can't do nothing with this.
I can't do nothing with this. Like,
Yeah.
I'm confused. What possessed this person to be like, I choose you, like it's Pokemon?
He blamed it
Like,
on anxiety of losing his pet. He didn't want to lose his pet. I'm not a dog person, or I'm not a pet person, so I don't know. I know some people can go through like I know people bend over backwards for their dogs.
yeah.
A lot of people do. They even got like pet insurance, like.
Yeah, you gotta have pet insurance because
Yeah.
all this stuff be expensive after a while.
Oh yeah. And then you know surgeries and all this other stuff. So yeah, I don't know. Would y'all do that for your dog?
I mean, as a person who's going to be getting a dog soon, I would not. I mean, things come, things go. Maybe it's because it's be my first dog, so I don't have that connection where everybody's like, oh my God, I love Buddy. Buddy was really a member of the family. And then Buddy dies 16 years later, and you're like, all right, Buddy, we're going to go get a Buddy too. Like, they just get another dog.
That's very old school.
I mean, they just get another one and they keep rolling with the punches, or their breed Buddy with somebody else so they can still have like a piece of Buddy. Like, I don't understand. Breed it and keep it moving.
My friend cremated her dog, and she has like his ashes, and it looks like a paw print, and she has it like on top of her like mantle. And I was like, I would do something like that. I don't know if I would like get his DNA and create a whole nother one.
I got a backyard.
You stupid.
I'll dig my own little ditch, and I'll put some flowers around it and call it a day.
Really?
No, I'm lying. I ain't digging no hole. I have my boyfriend do it. But.
And I think she paid like $300.
What, for a cremation?
Yeah.
Well, then I would do it. Because I think it's more expensive for you to try to like bury it than for you to actually cremate. Like
a humane way. And her situation, like the dog was just so sick, they just had to put the dog down.
Yeah, and that's what happens. But my thing is like, in my opinion, I would get a dog that I know has a good life expectancy. Like you can do research. Like if I'm not mistaken, I think like Great Danes they have a short.
Long. Oh, so you want a big dog?
No. I'm just talking about what I've been doing. I don't want a Great Dane. I want that John jumping and killing me. But I think I don't quote me guys. I think Great Dane. I think we lived like 12, 14 years, something like that. Believe it or not, I wish I can remember. Is it the wiener dog? The Shiloh dog. The wishbone dog.
Oh, wishbone dog.
Yeah, the wishbone
I like
dog.
those dogs.
Yeah, they last a good 15, 16 years.
Didn't know that.
Yeah, like some of the small ones don't last as long because, you know, they're all compact, all their intestines and stuff is all. But that's why I'm like, I want a medium-sized dog, short hair, long. If you can give me 10 years, we Gucci. We Gucci.
Yeah.
But anything else extra, that's like, all right, Grandpa, you do your thing.
Right, man.
But I ain't gonna be kidnapping no mad scientist or dermatologist or.
I'm not doing none of that.
I'm not doing all that. Y'all wild out here for your pets. I mean, when they be like, yo, white people love their pets, like this is to a whole different level.
You're assuming he's white.
No. Yes, I am.
So he is.
He is. Oh, see, you had me. I was about to say,
like, which one of y'all niggas?
Right, I'm about to talk about y'all. You know me, I would have started my brothers and my sisters. Y'all know I love you. Right. You know, that's my disclaimer. Every time y'all do some wild shit. Oh, man. Like, but I knew it.
So that's that story. Now I have a little bit of mess.
Oh, Lord.
All right. So I saw this post on Instagram. I follow this page called Spiritual World. And they posted a story. So this guy named Melanated Minds posted, stop going out on second dates if you're not ready to have sex. Women expect men to take...
What?
Women expect men to take them out on dates and pay, but don't expect us to want sex. I'm saying stop going out on dates with men if you're not ready or don't intend on having sex. I know the free meal and feeling all good is fun, but no man likes to be misled. and we all want to be fucked on. So stop playing.
Fucked on.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Now, should I wait for the comments? Because the comments are kind of messy. Or do you want the comments first, or you want to give your opinion first?
Go ahead. Let's go with the comments.
So the comments, one person said, "Ain't no way in hell I'm giving up my pussy for one meal." He obviously just wants to have sex. Somebody else said, "If you want a prostitute, just say that."
Oh.
Somebody said, "This is why I'm not in the dating. The dating pool's full of piss." Somebody said, "Buy an escort dog." This one lady said, "Lord, please send a new batch of men. These men are broken."
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's a lot. Yeah. So, what you think? Oh, somebody just posted red flags.
All right, so I'm gonna try to see from both sides. Let's start with if I was a guy, I can see from. I understand how you're spending money, and you feel like you're not getting anywhere with somebody. Like second, third date, you just spend. I don't know. People still do Ruth Chris anymore, but there are so many more, especially in the DMV area. There's so many more luxurious in-house, luxurious restaurants, and we got one. I think it's in DC. You go up at the top to the rooftop, and it like rotates and shit. Like more expensive, sensual date spots that you're going to spend minimum like $75 at. If we both get a drink and our main course, that's damn near $50-$60 right there.
Facts.
Not to mention appetizers or asking for.
On average, you can spend an easy $100 on a date.
You can, especially at a fancy restaurant. We're not even talking about y'all just quickly go on Fridays real quick.
Right. It's not the 2 for $20 at Applebee's. Okay.
I mean, even at Fridays, like that could be a quick $70 joint too. Getting that Cajun shrimp and chicken pasta, that shit like $24.99 now. Like,
facts.
You know what I'm saying? Anyway. I'm just saying, I can understand how frustrating it is for a man to be dishing out money and not seeing any results. If we were constantly dishing out money for this podcast and we go file taxes and we ain't like, damn, that's all we got back, we'd be like,
right.
I did so much to receive back so little. So I can understand what he's saying. But my God, second date? Like, that first date that first date, it better have been we went parachuting, we went to I fly and we went somewhere else. Like it must have been an all day date, cause you
spent some money. She probably hit his head.
I don't know. Like I'm like, bro, that's a lot.
But what about? I remember back in the day, it was an actual thing where like women would just use these guys for dates. And
it was like, bro,
and that is misleading.
I mean, I can only speak from my experience. If I didn't feel a good vibe from the first date, I'm not going on a second date with you. That's just me. That's just me, because I think it's respectful. Like, bro, I went on a date. We were talking. I think that was like the whole what was it, Tinder days, or when you swipe left, whatever. Went on one guy. The conversation, we was like talking for like 2 months. Good. Went out, actually see each other in person. Looked the same, but then he was just like, he did like awkward stares. Like it was like threw me off. I was like, yo, you're creeping me the fuck out. Are you okay? They're like, yeah. I'm like, okay. I'm like, and it was a nice place. Took me out, like, he ordered a bottle of wine and shit. Like, ordered a bottle of wine. Whole bottle. That's like a $60 bottle by itself. Cause even though I go around the corner and get it for $12.99. But whatever. But I'm like, oh, this was great. And then got home blocked.
Wow. Because you wouldn't give him. Did he try his hand?
No, not that night. It was more so like, can I get a hug or like a kiss on the cheek on the first night? Okay. I feel like that's.
I don't think I did that. I do that. Well, go ahead.
Yeah. But either way, I'm not gonna waste somebody's time like that. To go on a second date to be like, yeah, nah. Yeah. Now, from a woman's point of view, bruh, I'll give you the goods when I feel like giving you the goods. It's all about vibes. Yeah. It's not. Sometimes you can hit it off on the first date and y'all do what y'all do, y'all grown. Right. And then sometimes you really don't warm up until like the 5th, 6th date. Because of whatever external reasons or internal reasons. Sometimes you just, you taking your time. You don't know what that person has gone through, or she done gave it up to so many people that she's now want to be like, right. I don't trust people. I don't trust me now.
Honestly, I know when I was dating, like if you was trying to give it to me like the first or second date, I would look at it as a red flag. Because I be thinking like, who else? Or she might got something. Or, you know.
Yeah, these are things to consider. Like,
yeah.
It's valid things to consider. Because it's like, bro, you a little too easy.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, just because you want to put your dick in everything don't mean I want to put my pussy out there all the time.
That's true.
Like,
I mean, it goes back to the comments. Like, bro, you just say you want a prostitute. You ain't got to do it.
You don't even got to take her on a date. Just pay her the money you're going to do for the date for the sex.
Right, man. There you go. Get a room. There you go. Shit. I mean, I thought that was kind of messy. But that was funny to me.
The fact that somebody just put red flags, bruh, I'm dead.
Red fucking flags.
Red flags.
Fellas, we got to do better.
Yeah, but you know, there's some people out here and they are scarred. He's probably been burnt so many times taking these women out. By we get to the third day and he's like, you know what? I thought I could, but I'm really not feeling you. And he's like, bro, I just spent like $300-$400 on you over these past month. Like, I could have made some shit.
Yeah.
I could have kept to myself.
I do think the dating scene sucks now. It's probably worse than it was back
then. It was
bad back in the day.
This goes back to what we've been saying before, like months ago. Like, this generation, we don't take time to know anyone anymore.
No.
If you would actually had these really deep talks in the beginning, then of course everyone's nervous when they meeting somebody for the first time, right? But at least y'all would have had some type of foundation of, hey, I already know what your goals in life are, or I already know what you do for a living. We got points to start off with.
Right.
You know, I already know that you like dancing. Your favorite thing is, you know, whiskey sours. Like, we got some type of foundation to start off with. But nowadays, like, you meet me at a bar and you want to take me out the next day. I don't know if you got a record. I don't know if you
whole baby mother.
You still, I think I saw something today, like, my worst date was that he had me come pick him up and he's still up with his baby mom.
Red flag.
And she opened up the door. I'm like, oh my God.
I'm going to the door. Bring your ass outside. Like, yeah.
Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, we need to start doing better of getting to know people. Build that foundation. Talk things out. I'm not saying to stalk a person. That's weird. But get to know the individual before you start going out in public with these people. You don't fuck around and be missing.
I remember when I was dating though, my whole issue was not necessarily like first, second, third date. I should get something. It was like a 90-day rule for me.
Okay.
Like, I was like, okay, I'm gonna wait 3 months. Are we feeling each other? Are we not? What have we done? What haven't we done?
But I feel
at
like
3 months, you should know whether you want to have sex with this person. I heard women know within like the first 2 seconds whether they want to have sex with somebody.
It's not really the 2 seconds. It's more so they get their vibe off the first date. I feel like when you're engaged with them. That's why people say red flags. Oh, we don't have to go out. You can just come over. Red flag. Hey, bro,
let me cook for you.
Right, court me.
Yeah.
Not saying that you can't. Like, I mean, what's the movie? Think Like a Man. Oh boy, Michael Ealy, the role he was playing the chef. I think he cooked for her like by like the third date.
Well, he was a chef.
Yeah, I mean,
right.
But he still took her out in the beginning.
Yeah,
he acted like he had a limo driver and took her to like this exquisite restaurant and was like, oh, you look like you're a Merlot person. This goes really well with this steak. And you know what I'm saying? He courted her and then worked his way to get her over to the crib.
I don't think they know what courting is anymore.
Man, that's a whole nother topic for a whole other podcast.
But damn, what was I gonna say? And not only that, I think these days y'all really like trusting, but not trusting. Like, I wouldn't want someone to know where I live at so soon. Cause where else we gonna fuck at? We either going to my house, your house, or the car.
Right.
So like, if you come to my house,
you don't want to do it in the car, then you be trying to sue Geico for the STD.
Facts.
If you don't know about that, check out our previous episode. There's a story about that.
But like, you bringing people back to your house, different energies. I ain't with it. It's gonna be on some Friday shit. Day, that crazy bitch outside again.
Right.
You don't know who this person is.
You really don't.
But you quick to have sex with them. And
I'm a big person on energy, right? As I've gotten older, right? And I've always believed in like spirits and like demons and angels. I've always thought that's just the way I was raised, right? You can't have everybody in your personal space in your room, in your house, because spirits can literally linger in your house. You're wondering why you're mad, why you're grumpy, because somebody done bought their bad energy in those spirits, and now you need a clean house. You burn your sage, light your candles, open spring clean, do whatever you gotta do. Play your Fred Hammond, your Kirk Franklin, tie trip, whatever you gotta do. Get that energy out your house. And you're wondering why? It's because of that guy you met on Thursday that you slept with on Sunday.
Yeah.
And he done left all that bad energy, and you're not even talking to this man anymore. So he done left you with something that you gotta take care of. And I'm not talking about STD. I'm talking about the bad energy.
Right.
Like.
So you trying to say you drank because of me? That's what you're trying to say? Let's go.
Yeah, bad energy. I'm just joking.
So real quick, right? So I used to talk to this girl, right? And she said she would judge a man off what he ordered. Like she was just like, pretty much, this is before red flag, but it was a red flag if he, like, they go to a nice restaurant and he orders chicken fingers and french fries.
I would judge him too.
Really?
Oh, for chicken fingers? Come on, bro. You could have ate chicken fingers before you picked me up.
Yeah. And then she also told me that she would mash drinks. So she wouldn't want to look thirsty about drinking a lot. But if he get a drink, she'll get a drink. But she won't go over what he does.
Yeah, I was that way too.
Okay.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
You told me that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you might have told me that.
I might have. Like if I see that he orders, like I said, for example, whiskey sour, I would be like, okay, being classy, because we probably at a nice restaurant, I'll be like, yeah, I want a Cabernet Sauvignon. You know, something smooth.
Oh, so you're not even going to the hard liquor. You going to?
I'm gonna go smooth because I don't know this nigga.
True.
I might have to punch him in the throat. I gotta be alert and aware and.
To be honest, nowadays, y'all, I know women that can drink dudes under the table.
That's true too,
Yeah.
but I don't want that to be the vibe or the foundation of somebody that you're talking to.
Right.
Maybe once y'all get comfortable by the 4th, 5th time, like yeah, y'all can go back and forth. Actually, for shit like that, that's when you eventually probably get to the house. You know, when y'all feeling free to drink freely around each other.
Right.
But on the first date thing. I'm around a sour, I'll get me a glass of wine. He get a lemonade, I'm getting an iced tea. Like,
yeah.
But I do judge guys like, I want chicken tenders and some french fries. I'm like, you're childish. I want
my honey mustard barbecue sauce.
I want this jerk salmon pasta. Yeah.
Oh, I heard people even like, they'll judge you off the if you get your steak well done.
Yeah.
They'll be like, I want it burnt well done. Fried hard.
Me on that one, I can't. I know that's funny. That is funny. But I'm not going to just how you eat your food is how you eat your food. Just don't impose that on me. The only time I will let something as a decision of what a person eat be a decision factor for me, if they tell me like, you know, I'm a Muslim faith. First of all, that'd be a cross for me because you know two heads underneath the it's not gonna work. I'm Christian, you gotta be on that same thing. We can't mesh with that. But he tells me that he don't eat pork. I'm like, but I eat bacon every morning. Like, how am I gonna do this? Pork chops. I mean, I even use the bacon fat for my string beans, get some good flavor up in there. Like, bro, we can't do this no pork thing. You know what I'm saying? But or if it's like a gym freak, right? And he's like, yeah, I ought to eat like 1,000 calories. I'm like, bro, I'm not counting shit. I'm about to eat this jerk salmon pasta with this Alfredo sauce with all 16.
I'm about to want to find some jerk salmon.
Right. I'm about to eat all 2,000 calories in this one dish. I'm about to crush it.
Right.
You're not gonna make me. I'm a thick girl for a reason, and you're not gonna make me feel. Because that's what happens when people start talking about. Well, at least for myself, if I see some guy like, oh yeah, you know, I gotta do this to keep my weight up, and then I'm like, what the fuck you talking to me? Because I clearly.
Right.
Hey, I'm not a gym freak, so we clearly have two different views. Oh, I'm not going to impose.
Two different lifestyles. And
people don't think that that's important.
Right.
But it is. I mean, you're not going to convert me.
Yeah.
This ain't no convert me. You ain't going to be able to convert me with religion. You ain't going to be able to convert me with food. And you ain't going to be able to convert me with what alcohol I drink.
Big facts.
Big facts.
So, we should put out a question. So, is there a time limit to have sex with a person when dating? Let's put that out there. Let us know what y'all think. Is there a time limit? How many dates? 9 dates? 10 dates? 1 date? 2 dates? How much money should he spend? He got to buy a Birkin a thought? You don't know. Let us know. And I think that's good for Drunk Shorts.
Yay!
All right. So, you guys can follow us on Instagram at Drunk with Friends with a Z, Instagram and Facebook, and you can follow us on Clubhouse too at DWF Pod. If you want to be a guest, come on our show. Holla at us. It's Drunk with Friends with a Z at the end at gmail.com. You click the link in our bio, find old episodes. We're everywhere. We're on Spotify, iTunes, LinkedIn, Alexa Play. What else?
House Party, Pandora,
yeah.
Podbean,
YouTube.
Hey,
like and subscribe. Tell somebody. We here. We interact. And I think that's it.
That is it, guys. Thank you guys for tuning in. We're about to go ahead and get these shots.
These last shots
in. Thank you for supporting us, guys. We're almost at 10,000 streams.
Yeah, we gotta do something big for that.
We're definitely going to do something big for that. I don't know. Maybe we'll give out something. We're definitely going to do it to some lucky followers.
Yeah, we're looking to. You know
what? I just thought about one of my friends. Shout out to Reese Works Events. She did a contest and she was giving away like free money every day.
Money?
Yeah, like $25 for every day. It's like a little thing, that they do a little wheel spin. Basically just saying, hey, add us on your favorite episode or do your favorite clip from our page and put it in your story. Tag a person that you want to see, want them to see it, and every day at 6:00 they would pick a drawing. And see whatever. So we'll probably do something like that. We'll do something like that maybe next week or first week in November. So I think that's going to be some networking things. And then of course, I don't know if it's going to be money or maybe we'll get some. We're going to work on the details of that.
Yeah.
But it sounds like a fun thing to do.
All right. Let's take these shots, and we will literally see you guys next week.